Ralph, Chelsea against Crystal Palace. I know the Chelsea fans will want to argue. I know them. They will want to argue. They will want to push me. They will want to say this and that. But I think that game against Crystal Palace once again highlights the importance of why they need to keep Nicholas Jackson.
Definitely.
Because people will say last season Jackson this, last season, but the Chelsea team wasn't as balanced. And I don't know if any of you have noticed that apart from the Club World Cup final when they went up against an open PSG play, an open PSG team who wanted to play only for them to meet their nemesis in a Chelsea team who actually came to play. Yeah. Now, Cole Palmer without Nicholas Jackson is just Nazir at Movies and Press.
Nobody
free up space for Cole Palmer like Nicholas Jackson.
When I watched the game yesterday, I was looking at these are the because Delap and Joao Pedro, if they don't get that space, they will hurt you. Delap wants to stay in the box and hurt you in the box. Joao Pedro wants to come and link up play in half spaces with Cole Palmer. And then
so after linking up half spaces, when you come to the box, it's crowded.
Nobody's running into channels.
Nobody running into the channel.
The part about when nobody's running into channels is you don't have your number 8 running into the box and crashing it. So Enzo wasn't crashing the box as much. He was staying and keeping the same formation, keeping the same what's it called? The Q formation that Caicedo, Cole Palmer and Enzo were playing. He kept it in shape, and then he was not allowing Cole Palmer to dictate the whole play. But nobody was helping Cole Palmer in terms of runs, in terms of creativity. And even when they brought in Estevao, Bruno Gittins, Estevao, Neto, all of these guys are very good. But when they are not on their day, their 1v1 qualities cannot cope with the Premier League intensity, and they struggle so much. In fact, the problem of spending so much is that you have too many options, you don't even know who to use. And that's the problem Maresca is getting, because he has too many attackers, so he's just looking for the fancy one. Because you can't tell me a Nicholas Jackson does not have a place in this team, and then you're bringing a youngster from the Brazilian league to come and start games or to come and play 70 to 80 minutes. There was nothing Estevao showed in that game that for me deserves to be.
Even one of their better chances, he skied it.
He skied it. Like, there was nothing Estevao showed me in that game that I said this boy is ready for the Premier League. Not even by
No, but again, it's still the first game. But I think I love Bruno Gittins. But I think I love Bruno Gittins. He was the only one who was willing to take the game to Crystal Palace.
You don't throw away a Premier League proven player.
I agree with that.
Prospect. It doesn't even add up. That was the major reason why Chelsea could not score in that game.
You give him time, and then
you give him time.
You give him time, yeah.
To take the hit.
Yeah. Because decision to just leave. You know, they made the same mistake with Chalobah. A very good mistake. They made that same, a very good example. They made that same mistake with Chalobah until, in fact, Chalobah was not even allowed to train. The same way they are saying Jackson is on. Then Chalobah went to Crystal Palace, and in January they had to bring him back.
Exactly.
And after bringing him back, he didn't leave the starting 11.
They almost did the same thing with James. That period, Malo Gusto was having decent performances.
They had to move Rhys James to the midfield.
So you cannot just be looking for the next shiny toy, the next flashy player because you want to build a project. How would you spend this amount of money and you feel that kind of team that can barely create a chance in front of goal against?
No, but let's be honest, that was not one of Chelsea's best performance. For the bar, they said from themselves by winning the Club World Cup, the way they played, expectations have been high, and the way they ended last season on a very, very good note.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe excuse them because they are carrying the hangover from the Club World Cup.
And then how many new players did they play? How many new players? No, and yesterday as well.
No, they returned August 4th. Honestly, they returned August 4th to train back.
That's why I said you don't read too much meaning.
Maybe they are not.
No, it's possible. Maybe we shouldn't read too much meaning. That's why I said we shouldn't read too much meaning.
We discredit Palace if we go through that route. We will discredit Palace because we make it like all about Chelsea and Palace. No. Palace, they played that game for 2 nights.
No, that Palace formation with Adam Wharton leaking. Nightford came back and told him that who is that Adam Wharton? I said the guy I said should be Man United priority target instead of Baleba.
Martin Hughes, Eze, Maketa, Sa, all of these guys top class.
The issue here is we agree that Crystal Palace have trained more than Chelsea and they are fresh.
No. Let's not read too much meaning into the first game of the season. Maybe we'll give them